Hey guys, it's Kayla and welcome back to Dangerous Relationship. We are now on Chapter 6, Confirming Our Love Again, and after the fiasco's last episode, let's hope that Kodoho doesn't come and try to ruin our relationship, but let's see what happens. My relationship with Ryouhei was progressing smoothly. On the other hand, we still had only spoken to each other through messages out of work. Feeling tired? Just a little bit. I'll be fine. Lately, I'd seen a lot more of Ryouhei. But what that really meant was that he was just working so much that I ran into him a lot. Are you getting enough sleep? It's not healthy to only work all day. I am. I like this job, so it's not a big deal. When was the last time you slept? I don't remember. I've forgotten. What are you giving me that face for? You just said you're getting enough sleep, but you can't remember the last time that you did? Yeah, it's great you like your job, but you need to limit yourself. I will, thanks. He pecked a kiss on my cheek as if to help me relax. I get the feeling you're just trying to distract me with a kiss. You don't like it? I do. Good, then you'll forgive me for working so hard. I'm happy I get to see more of you these days, though it's never for very long. Yeah, more visits mean shorter visits. Plus, there's not much we can do with just 30 minutes. That's plenty of time to kiss. This time, I was the one to lean in and give Ryouhei a kiss. Ryouhei, just a kiss isn't enough. And if I'm guessing correctly, I'm just going to need to click through this part for you guys to read. Enjoy! Someone's here! Kya! Startled by the knock, I raised my head, knocking Ryouhei right in the face. Sorry, Ryouhei, are you alright? How embarrassing. I'm fine. Ryouhei, everything okay in here? The manager called out anxiously from the other side of the door. It's okay, I'll be right out, so go on ahead. Right, don't take your time. When their footsteps trailed down the hall, we could finally relax. In exchange, however, any time for us to play went out the window. Why does this always happen? I thought we'd have a chance today since everyone else is out. It seemed that people came to interrupt us at the perfect opportunity every time. Oh well, at least they didn't come barging in the room. I guess you're right. Ryouhei sighed while getting ready for the next session. Wish there was somewhere we could really be alone together. We can't really go anywhere since someone might see us together. I know, but... Ryouhei brought his hands to my face and caressed my cheek. You're so close I can touch you like this, but at the same time, we can't be together. I clasped my hand on top of his and felt the warmth of his palm seep into my skin. I know how you feel. Too bad there isn't anywhere we can go to get away. Everywhere that I thought we could go ran a risk of our being spotted. I know. Wait, I've got a place. A place we can relax that no one else will see us. Where's that? Your house. Huh? It should be safe in your room, right? Are you serious? There's always reporters at my place, but it should be fine at yours. True, but why didn't I realize this until now? He looked thoroughly pleased, but my own feelings were mixed with fright and surprise. I don't think this is a good idea, because then reporters will come to our house, so no way. No way! My place is tiny and messy. I don't want anyone else to see it. Don't worry about it. I'd love to see your place, no matter what shape it's in. When he said it like that, it made it real hard to refuse. You won't take no for an answer? I'm your boyfriend, right? It's only natural for me to be curious about where you live. Fine, you win. Great. The next time I get some time off, I'll message you. Okay. Just like that, Ryouhei and I made plans for him to come over to my place. I said no, though. What the heck am I supposed to do? I've never had a guy at my place before. I was at a complete loss considering this sort of thing had never happened before. I didn't even know where to start. I need some advice. Snatching up my phone, I rang someone that might be able to help. Hello? Yuki, have a minute to talk? Yeah, it's fine. What's up? I told her about my impending situation and my plight. Why did you choose to call me anyway? I don't have anyone else I can call. Why don't you start by cleaning up your room? Anything else? Maybe practice cooking? Oh yeah! Due to my busy work hours, I ate out so often that my cooking skills were lacking. I've got a bunch of other ideas, but do you even want to hear them? Yes! Hold on, I'll write this down. You're really into this. You must be crazy for Ryouhei. Sorry, did you say something? Nothing. I'll go through it nice and slow, so make sure to take notes. Thanks. Over the phone, Yuki gave me the best ideas and advice she could come up with. Soon enough, the day came where Ryouhei came over to visit. Just as promised, Ryouhei and I settled on a date for him to come visit. With all the advice from Yuki, I was ready as ever, but still a nervous wreck. Gosh, I'm so nervous I'm sweating. It was still an hour before he was supposed to come, but I was already in a panic. Trying to calm myself down before he came, I started cleaning random things. I still have plenty of time, just relax. I took a few deep breaths, which didn't seem to help at all. My worst fear was that he came and was disgusted by the sight of my room. But I'll finally be alone with him here. I couldn't stop thinking of his smooth and silky skin. The touch of his fingers and his tongue filled my mind. I thought of his hungry eyes, ready to devour as they stared up at mine. When I realized where my mind was taking me, I shook my head to snap myself out of it. It was precisely that moment that the doorbell rang. He had come a lot earlier than expected. I hurried to the front door and opened it to welcome him. Hello, Kayla. Ryouhei, you're so early. Don't say that. Now I feel bad for coming so early. His face took a sullen expression. Sorry, I'm glad you're here. It's just, I wasn't emotionally prepared for it yet. That's cute. I just couldn't wait another moment longer to see you. Ryouhei said with a smile. Did you finish your work early? I worked really hard so I could spend more time with you. Thanks. It made me happy to know that he'd been working so hard because I was that important to him. Come in. It's a mess though. All right. He stepped through the door, entering a place no man had ever come before. So this is your room? Don't stare at it so much, it's embarrassing. It's very simple. I thought girls' rooms were more cluttered with stuff. Really? I think it's pretty normal though. I wouldn't know. This is the only girls' room I've ever been in before. Yeah? Yep, it's the first time for me. Oh. A subtle feeling of warmth spread throughout my body. Ever since the moment we met, we'd experienced many firsts together. Girls sure have a lot of things. He walked over to my mirror and inspected my makeup. That's the bare minimum. Even I use makeup. Yeah? I don't really notice when you're at work. I move around too much at work to wear anything heavy. Guess that's a lot to consider. Ryouhei? Yeah? Care to sit down and talk? It feels weird standing up like this. Sure, okay. I was just so curious seeing as how it's my first time in here. Ryouhei finally sat down. I'll pour some tea. Thanks. Oh yeah, here. Ryouhei pulled out a boxed cake and handed it to me. Thanks. You didn't have to bring anything. I got it from Koichi. You did? He got it for a shoot, but he doesn't like sweet things, so he gave it to me. And this one's from me. You brought something too? It's weird only bringing something I got for free. He presented a paper bag to me. Thanks, Ryouhei. Peeking inside the bag, I saw a bottle of champagne. Thought we could celebrate my first time here with a bottle. Is that strange? If we said a little, that'd be so mean. It's wonderful. Good, I'm glad you like it. I was debating this or juice, but I guess I picked right. Have you eaten anything yet? Nope. Great, I'll make you something then. I need to pour the tea first though. I ran out to the kitchen to pour the tea. When I returned to the room, Ryouhei was holding a CD in his hand. Ryouhei! You've got our CDs. I jumped at him and pulled them out of his hand. I just borrowed them from Yuki. I had told Ryouhei a bit about Yuki already, and he already knew I went to her for advice. Makes sense. This one's pretty hard to come by, actually. So, are all of your CDs you've got here ones you've borrowed? Well... I bought them. All of those ones are the ones I bought myself. That one I couldn't find anywhere, so I just had to borrow it from her. You could have just asked me and I would have given some to you. It was too embarrassing to admit I wanted to hear his voice, so I bought them. Wow, you've got everything we released. Is this the picture album? Don't look through all my stuff! This album just came out last month, and here's the magazine article we just did. My cheeks glowed red and became nice and toasty. So you bought all these? Yeah. I had no idea you had so much of our stuff. I wanted to know more. More what? More about you. You're my boyfriend, so I wanted to know everything I can. I mean, when you like someone, isn't that normal? Kayla. Huh? Kya! Ryouhei grabbed my shoulders, pushing me onto the bed and kissed me. If you want to know more about me, I'll tell you everything you want to know. So in exchange, tell me everything about you. I want you to know more about me too. Kayla, I love you. Ryouhei. Phew, that was steamy. I made my way back into the kitchen. Ryouhei, how are you with time? Not worried about it. I can take a taxi whenever. Good. Are you hungry? I could still make you something. I'd love to eat something of yours. Great. I had practiced cooking so much that I wanted to finally put it to use. Ryouhei watched me as I worked in the kitchen. It's hard to do anything when you're staring at me like that. Don't mind me. You just concentrate on your cooking. That didn't make it any easier for me at all. This is great. Sitting here waiting while you cook for me? It's like we're newlyweds. You think so? Want me to give you a hand? Sure. Can you peel those potatoes for me? Yeah. Ryouhei grabbed the peeler and was very excited to help. Ryouhei, if you peel that much, you'll waste the potatoes. Sorry, I didn't exactly know when to stop. It really did seem like we were married when we worked together making a meal like that. With the meal all set, we set the table and sat down. Omelets and minestrone, perfect. You like omelets, right? I sure do. It looks great. Good. Let's see how they taste. Please do. I waited anxiously as he scooped up a mouthful and munched on it. It's delicious. Thank goodness. Were you that worried about it? Of course I would be. I spent all week trying to master it. Huh? I practiced making it so much just so it would turn out right for you. Kayla, thanks for going so far for me. He thanked me with a quick kiss as well. Shall we celebrate with a toast? To what? To meeting each other. He suggested with slightly rosy cheeks. Okay, to our meeting each other. Cheers. Cheers. The sweet champagne fizzled and cracked in my mouth. After our meal, we sat around just talking. That cake from Koichi was really good too. Yeah, I need to thank him for it. Wait, if you did that, he'll know we ate it together. That's right, I forgot only Takuya knows about us. I'll thank him, so don't worry about it. Okay, thanks. Hey. Noticing something in the corner of my room, Ryouhei let out a surprised voice. Isn't that my handkerchief? Oh yeah, I forgot to give it back to you. I had shown that very handkerchief to him to dispel his doubt about me that one day. I have a lot to thank that handkerchief for. If not for that, you wouldn't have come to the concert, cried. Sorry about that. It's okay, I wouldn't have realized my feelings if that hadn't happened. It feels like so long ago since we first met, but it really hasn't been long at all. It's interesting, this one's more about them actually dating instead of leading up to them confessing like most apps, so it's kind of cool like that. I know. Would you hold on to that handkerchief for me? How come? It's a gift from me to you. You sure you don't mind? Well, it's not much of a gift, but there really is nothing better than that. Huh? It's part of what brought us together, and when you see it, you'll think of me. That's why I want you to keep it. Keep it and remember me. I will, thank you. Don't forget me. Hey, that makes it sound like you're going somewhere far away. Sorry, that's not how I meant it. Just joking. I think about you always. I can never forget you. Me too. The face he looked at me with was different from all those I'd seen before, and he rested his head on my lap. I stroked his hair and tucked that side away in my mind. Our time together felt unbearably short and ended much sooner than I'd liked. Sorry, I can only see you to the door. It was dark out, but there was still the chance that someone might see us together. It's fine. This is far enough. I wouldn't want you to go home alone anyways. You're so kind. Ryouhei smiled sheepishly. Despite seeing so much of it today, seeing his smile again made my heart skip a beat. I felt so sad for him to be leaving that I reached out and took his hand. Kayla? Sorry. I jumped back and pulled my hand away. Sorry to leave you. If I didn't have work tomorrow, I'd stay all night. It's okay. It's my fault for being so needy. Be as needy as you want. It's fine by me. He clasped my hand and squeezed it tight. Ryouhei? Next time I get a break and can come to play, show me how needy you can be. I will. I can't wait. I'll see you then. Bye. Pulling away, my now free hand waved goodbye to him. He stepped out the door only to turn around and face me. Sorry, I forgot something. What? I'll go get it for you. This. Tugging my arm, he pulled me towards him and gave me a kiss. Later. Thanks for today. I had a good time. With a final wave goodbye, Ryouhei left for home. Still in a daze from his surprise kiss, I waved with a blank stare until he was out of sight. Being together for so long felt so wonderful, but it made saying goodbye all the harder. I turned back towards the door and went to open it. For a split second, I thought I saw a shadow slip through the night. I listened for sounds but heard nothing, so I figured it must have been my imagination. However, I later learned how life-changing that one shadow really was. I bet we're gonna get leaked to the press. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, spending a full day with Ryouhei, and are excited for the next one, which is Chapter 7, Determination. See you there. Bye!